Hey everyone, Lola here. I want to start and do the YouTube Pagan Challenge, and the first one is to talk about how you found the craft, your path, and whew, so officially, right? We're Catholic, but my grandma was raised with a indigenous, turned out to be like an indigenous bruja witch, because they call them brujas, and that was her nanny, and her nanny taught her a lot of tricks. So I think my gram got a lot of her skills from her, and we must have more in the line, because it was we have a very strong energy in our family. It did not even skip my mom, although my mom tries to block it. But she has a very strong presence, and she has a very strong manifestation. I call her like a little sorceress, because whatever she says happens. And I have it too. Mine comes, with got more stronger with practice. Coming into the craft, my grandma talked a lot about it, kind of in secret, because my mom didn't want my grandmother to teach me any of those ways. However, I also still have a really good friend of mine who also grew up officially being Catholic, but her grandmother also has studied Santeria, because she's from the Caribbean, and she also kind of just talked about it, not really like in teaching me, was in talking, but she never like officially gave me a lesson. But fast forward, me growing up, I always felt like I wanted something more spiritual, and I tried being Christian, and it turned out to be a cult. I went to New York, and this is where it gets long, the detail on that. So very fast, I was going through a phase that I thought that I was doomed due to the cult that I was part of. I thought I was going to go to hell, and I turned back to Catholicism for me to kind of like ground myself but still stay connected. I kind of always felt like I wasn't going to stay Catholic, but I needed that foundation for me not to lose myself and completely go AWOL with my spirituality. And in that time, I confided in my good friend, the same one that I grew up with. We've known each other since middle school. And she kind of told me like, oh yeah, just don't worry about it. You're very spiritual. And she even came to visit me. And at that time, I met two Jewish women who both claimed to be mystics. And with the conversations that I had with them, I knew I wanted to be a mystic instead of being in an organized religion. I wanted to learn all the religions and learn all the magical sides of those religions. When my good friend came, she literally put all those puzzle pieces together, and it's the path that I'm now. I'm very eclectic. I am still very devoted to Mother Mary, and still very devoted to Jesus. Jesus is still one of my patrons, along with Poseidon. And with Mother Mary, I'm also devoted to Isis, Bastet, and Lakshmi, and Ganesha. I take a little bit from Hinduism, a little bit of Egyptian, and a little bit from my Catholic roots. And those are my strong. Getting called from New Oregon, which is going to be another video, as soon as I ground myself when it comes to that. But yeah, as far as like magically, I'm very clairvoyant. Started off being very clairsentient and claircognizant and clairaudient. And then now that I'm older, I'm also clairvoyant. I not it's not the strongest, but I do see things. And I want to be more of a holistic healer. I want to work with kids also and help the kids be more grounded in this world. And I'm studying speech pathology, and I want to incorporate yoga and meditation with it. And also I want to learn Reiki and all that. But I don't want it to be too much of a rant on that. But basically, that is how I found my path. I hope it made sense to you. And mucho, mucho amor, love and light.